Hey everyone, well, it's a beauty of a morning this morning, and I'm out on a ride before work. And I'm out on the Kona Honzo ESD. So if you don't know, I sold my common saw frame, kept all the parts, and swapped all the parts onto the Kona frame. Had this bike for about a month. So this is not my first ride, but this is my impressions video. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just do a ride and talk to you at the same time. All right, dropping in. So I absolutely love this bike. It's got the 2-piston SLX with 203 rotors front and rear, ODI grips, Fox 36 Performance Elite 3 grip damper, sliding adjustable dropouts, which I have mine right now in a 423 setting. It can go as short as 417 or as long as 433. And we'll get the MAXXIS Dissector Max Terra 3C Evo Plus casing tires, and they are tubeless setup. So the drivetrain is 100% SLX. It's a 12-speed and 32 tooth chainring. Yeah, and a 1-up dropper, 210 length. All right, I'm gonna hit one of my favorite route sections here. Okay, so I've been wanting to hit this since last year. And it's gnarly. All right, I'm going to attempt to drop into this line here, the Niagara Roots. It's probably one of the most technical lines in Niagara. Well, at least here anyway. This is the DQ Fall Roots. I gotta laser beam this line. I've scouted it out. I know what line I want to attempt. So the only thing left to do is attempt it. It's pretty high consequence in my opinion. OTBs, side falls, washouts, all the kinds of goodies. Lots of roots and rocks. Okay. Dropping in. Stay in this line. Okay, okay. Into the chute. Stay in. We got it. We got this. Oh, 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 just about went down there. Woo! Yeah. All right. Damn, that's techie. Oh. So I'm gonna try to attempt to give you an idea of what this is all about. Okay, you know what? Let's take out. So here's the run out. Video will not give you an idea of the grade, the steepness of this descent, but maybe you can get an idea of the technicality of it. So this is the exact line I took. Once you're in this chute, there's no going back. And up here, I went this way. Over this. Oh man. Yeah, I started just up there. All right, let me just talk about the bike. While I'm on this trail here, nice little gear here. So this bike has a 78-degree seat tube angle and a 63-degree head tube angle. So this is a size large and it has a 490 millimeter reach. So initially, I thought, why have I bought a bike with this kind of geometry for these kind of local trails. Well, if you can't tell, I've just climbed. I'm telling you, this bike is insane. What Kona has done here is made literally a do-it-all bike. I was in all kinds of forums, mountain bike forums, and for ESD owners, and they all said the same. Like literally all said the same. We got most of them had full suspension bikes, as well as this one. And basically, in a nutshell, they reach for this bike way more often. So that's got to say something. I can see why. It climbs, it descends, and it's just overall amazing. Would you buy this bike for cross country? Like if that's your discipline, I would think not. But this bike is literally the perfect bike for these trails. It's crazy. I would have never thought that until I rode it, ever. Just based on geo alone. So cool. Like I said, I'm in the 423 chain stay setting for length, and I will experiment with that. Oh yeah, just eats up the chunk. I'm not even putting any weight on the front end, like none. It's insane. All right, I'm just headed over to our little playground system. It's just one of the many ways to get over there from the DQ. Should mention I have a Tor T-O-R hub on the rear wheel, and man, what a sweet hub. I was skeptical, but I wanted to try it. I'm pretty glad I did. Such a great hub. 150 points of engagement. Just when you need it, it's there. It's awesome. So really the only thing that would make this bike like complete is 4-piston brakes. First I thought, you know what, I'm not going to need them because I've got 203 rotors, front and rear, and I got these ceramic metallic brake pads from Cool Stop that my bike guy highly recommended. And I can see why. They really stop like really well. What a lot of people ask, and including myself, I asked it too. Having such a slack head tube angle and not living in Squamish or the North Shore or any crazy awesome places like that, you really need it. Is it gonna damper the way the bike handles on some of this stuff? And I gotta say, I think I sound like a broken record at this point. It does not. It just makes it more fun. Punchy climbs, perfect. It climbs amazingly. Probably because you're so far over the bottom bracket. I did notice the slackness of the head tube angle. It's the first time actually I noticed that when I went down those routes. It kind of just wanted to do one of these things. So for super techie stuff, probably a shorter chain stay length might be better. But it's all in due time when I test all of this stuff and find the sweet spot. I'm thinking maybe 420 is the sweet spot, because I like that stability feeling on descents and through not as gnarly as gnar, but I also like to know that I can get myself out of tricky situations. So yeah, maybe I'll try 420 sooner than later. But otherwise, fantastic bike. Well, that was a fantastic ride. And as for the ESD, I don't think I've ever owned a better bike. I really don't. And I am going to put the chain stay length at 421 maybe. From what I'm running on them now. So yeah, we'll see what happens there. And I feel like I've got my tire pressure, front and rear, 100% dialed. Today it was a little too hard on the rear, coming down those routes and stuff, so I let a little bit of air pressure out and it seemed to be mint. So I have to find out what my air pressure is on both tires when I get home and write it down and make sure I remember it. The only thing, the only drawback is it does make the bike run a bit slower rolling. So anyway, thanks for watching on this this gorgeous day. And you got some time, and get on your bike, have some fun, love what you ride. stay dirty. We'll see on the next one. Oh, I'm shaking. That was awesome.